Goldstone. So I've had two different pieces of Goldstone um, over a certain amount of period of time. They actually look like these two. They kind of all look the same. It's made of feldspar. It's a man-made stone. They call them, blue goldstone as shown to the right, and then regular goldstone or brown goldstone or whatever to the left. It's known as a money charm. So if you want, riches, finances, abundance of wealth to come to you, this is the stone that you would want to have, or you would gift it to somebody to further have that karmic debt referred and rejuvenated back to you. Just like money and finances, that's what a lot of times people need to have to build their foundation on. So this is connected to the root and the solar plexus chakras. Whenever you're meditating, you can rub it on your solar plexus or have it near you when you're doing grounding and root chakra work. Known as an abundant stone, and it's connected to the planet Jupiter, which is the largest planet of the solar system. And Jupiter is said to have raining diamonds. Also Saturn, but Jupiter is known to have raining diamonds on its surface, which is further backed up by the money symbol. It's a man-made stone, as I mentioned earlier, composed of gypsum and feldspar with copper fillings embedded. A stone of ambition, courage, and vitality. Energizes the nervous system and enhances tissue regeneration. So, because it's so connected to foundational chakras and the warrior solar plexus chakra, it being orange, it's going to have that vibrational, it's going to be on that frequency of that rah rah, go get 'em attitude, like go get your money, man. Oh, also energizes the nervous system. So yeah, further, with that solar plexus, with that root chakra, it's gonna help you, like, tackle any challenge you have at hand, because you know in your heart of hearts that you have a strong foundation. Goldstone sends a healing energy from the solar plexus throughout the body, reinvigorates our inner flame, and it's used as an energy generator. So, wrong one. So, a little bit about this. Your inner flame is something that has to be unlocked, because we have it as a child. A child doesn't, give a rat's asses and give two shits about what's going on in the world, but due to programs and us sending them to school and us sending them to certain institutions, and over time they kind of lose their inner flame. They lose their individuality because we send them through the system and we make them watch TV when we're bored instead of like giving them attention. And I'm guilty of this too, which is why I'm doing things like this, so I can break us out of that cycle. And sometimes it's good to just let a child be, but because there's certain programs, we need to unlearn a lot of stuff, and that's what I found myself having to do. A lot of stuff that I learned in school wasn't helpful for me when I got out into the real world, and that's just a fact. And having a piece of solar plexus energy helps me realize that, hey, everything I need is within me and it's always been there. It's just I lost it. And sometimes we need to wake up out of the sleep, or sometimes we need to go back to sleep and go back to our dream state and be like, hey, this is the kind of thing that we used to have. But over time, we let those who know not get inside our brain and tell us who do know. So it's another case of the blind following the blind. This stone is for those who want fame and success by appearing on TV, radio, personal relations, and other media press. And this also helps you attract better opportunities. So, just like with the riches and the fame, there's always, with money comes the fame, and with money comes more problems and stuff. So, this stone helps you if you want to get better at talking and get better at becoming in that space of with the famous and the notoriety. That's the word I'm looking for. So you can have more notoriety. How does this help? Well, the solar plexus chakra, of course, is with warrior energy, and in ancient Egyptian times, they would use certain stones like this when they needed to communicate something that wasn't, or they would utilize it to communicate something that needed to be, or that needed to be, what needed to be done or said and communicated, but wasn't easily communicated. You would have a piece of goldstone with you so that you can get your point across clearly. And because this is connected to the planet Jupiter, this also helps because Jupiter, being the biggest planet, wants, most of the spotlight. You have planets like Saturn and Uranus and Neptune that are so bright, and Venus that have their own special unique glow to them. But it's Jupiter who is the biggest one and has the raining diamonds on it, which is why the stone is attracted and connected to it. And that is going to be it for this one.